Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. A special court in Islamabad has sentenced former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his wife, Bushra Bibi, to a combined 17-year prison term in the Toshakhana 2 case. Special Judge Central Shahrukh Arjumand presided over the hearing in Adiala jail. Bushra Bibi's sentence is 10 years under Section 409 and an additional 7 years under Sections 5, 2 and 47. Imran Khan's sentence is 10 years under Section 409 and 7 years under Sections 5, 2 and 47. Both have been ordered to pay over 16.4 million rupees each. The total combined prison sentence for both stands at 17 years each. US negotiators are set to meet Russian officials in Florida today for the latest talks aimed at ending Russia's war in Ukraine, as President Donald Trump's administration tries to coax an agreement out of both Russia and Ukraine to end the conflict. The meeting follows US talks on Friday with Ukrainian and European officials. President Vladimir Putin's envoy, Kirill Dmitriev, is leading the Russian delegation that will meet with property tycoon turned diplomat Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. Marco Rubio, Trump's top diplomat and national security advisor, said he may also join the talks. US President Donald Trump and 9 major pharmaceutical companies have announced deals that will slash the prices of their medicines for the government's Medicaid program and for cash payers, in his latest bid to align US costs with those in other wealthy nations. Trump said at a White House press conference, flanked by 9 drug maker executives, that they were subsidizing the entire world, but not anymore. The US Justice Department has released thousands of heavily redacted Jeffrey Epstein documents, prominently featuring Bill Clinton, but making scant reference to Donald Trump. The newly released documents include photos and evidence from multiple investigations into Epstein's activities, with former President Clinton appearing in several images, including swimming pool and hot tub photos. The Justice Department emphasized transparency while complying with victim privacy protections. Trump's name and images are largely absent, despite previous releases, including flight manifests listing him as a passenger on Epstein's private plane. The US military has launched large-scale strikes against dozens of Islamic State targets in Syria in retaliation for an attack on American personnel. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said the strikes targeted ISIS fighters, infrastructure and weapons sites, and that the operation was Operation Hawkeye Strike. Trump said on social media that the Syrian government fully supported the strikes and that the US was inflicting very serious retaliation. US Central Command said the strikes hit more than 70 targets across central Syria, adding that Jordanian fighter jets supported the operation. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres says the scale of human suffering in Gaza breaks his heart, despite famine being pushed back. Citing a new UN food security report, he said more than 1.6 million people face extreme hunger and malnutrition risks. Guterres warned the situation remains fragile and called for full implementation of the ceasefire, more border crossings, and respect for international law. Elon Musk's 2018 pay package from Tesla, once worth $56 billion, has been restored by the Delaware Supreme Court, nearly 2 years after a lower court struck down the compensation deal as unfathomable. The ruling overturns a decision that had prompted a furious backlash from Musk and damaged Delaware's business-friendly reputation. It assures Musk greater control over the company, which he has said is his main concern. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.